Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Bootstrap 5 crash course where we're gonna learn Bootstrap some new features of the Bootstrap 5 by building this small project. So I had here most classes features, so which you're gonna use most of the project which you will build during your career. Okay, we're gonna use here's the flags. I will show you how to use the flags, how to use the Bootstrap grid system, and some much more. All right, guys, so let's see how it looks like in a mobile version. As soon as I shrink to the tablet screen size, middle screen size, you can see how the change the menu change. Okay, here's the mobile version of menu, and you can see here's the add here the flags. Yeah, you can see how it's mobile friendly, and you can see the colors of the borders. I will show you how to do this. I'll show you how you can change the borders. And let's see right here, you can see here's working the flags. As soon as the screen changes to the middle screen size, and flags stop working and start working the grid system. Okay, right here. And same thing with the packages. Okay, you can see how it's changed. And yeah, here we're gonna use the grid system. Okay, yeah, hope you're gonna learn some new features of the Bootstrap. All right, guys, so if you're interested, so let's build with me this small project and practice our Bootstrap skills. All right, so let's rock, let's do it. So let's create the project folder. I'm gonna switch to desktop because I want to keep this folder and the desktop, and I'm gonna create the new folder, a project folder. I'm gonna name it Bootstrap 5 and project. And now let's open this folder. So I'm gonna switch to Bootstrap 5 and project. Okay, and I'm gonna open the project in a Visual Studio, and I'm gonna type code space and period, hit enter, and it's gonna open me in a Visual Studio. All right, so let's create a couple files. First gonna be index.html, and the second gonna be the custom CSS. In an index file, I'm gonna create the HTML, the document structure. I'm gonna use the emit, and gonna press shift and exclamation mark and hit tab. So it's create for me the structure of the basic structure of the HTML document. I'm gonna change the title right here to Bootstrap 5 event, and let's type some title right here, Bootstrap 5 event, and let me save. And to open in the browser, I'm gonna use the plugin which named the live server, this one. So I have installed, you need to install it. All right, so let's open in the browser, click open with the live server. Okay, and here it is. And now let's connect our project to the Bootstrap library, and let's find the Bootstrap 5. Can open this. We need to connect CDN's the CSS and JS bundle. Okay, so let's start from the CSS. I'm gonna open code editor, and right here before the title, I'm gonna add some comment, Bootstrap CSS, and Ctrl// to comment it, and right here I'm gonna just paste the CDN link, and let's check if we connected correctly. I'm gonna create a class. It's a Bootstrap class with a class name display 5 to make a title bigger. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, you can see we connect. All right, so now we can connect GS bundle. Just gonna copy, and right here before closing body tag, I'm gonna add the comment too. So Bootstrap GS bundle. I'm gonna comment it and Ctrl-V to paste. Of course, we're gonna create the header component. Okay, and we're gonna wrap all our components like navigation bar, the main title, and we're gonna add the button to register. Okay, so I'm gonna create the class, and I want to use container fluid. Yes, I want to header component the full width of the screen. Okay, and also I'm gonna add the custom CSS right here, header wrapper. Okay, and I'm gonna add the Bootstrap viewport height. I want to add the 100. All right, and now guys, let me open the our project folder, and I want to add the background image. You can find in the description of this video this file. Okay, and I'm gonna rename it. Gonna remove the E character. All right. Okay, and let me open the code editor, and you can see here's our background image, and in a custom CSS I will add this class, and we're gonna style it. Okay, I want to add the background. I'm gonna use the URL and the name of the picture show case bg -bg hyphen Gimpack, and I'm gonna add the no repeat and center, and also want to add the background size to be the cover. All right, so now let's see what we need to connect, of course, guys. So I forget to connect our custom CSS, and I'm gonna add the comment. So custom CSS, and I'm gonna add the link right here. It's a custom CSS. All right, and now we can see our background showed up. Okay, and let's add inside of the header and the title, of course. Let's go right here. I'm gonna open the header component. We can add the color of the text. Let me save. And color of the text, I want to add the light. Okay, we're gonna use the Bootstrap class and text and light. Save, and let's see. Okay, all right, and so let's start create our navigation bar. I'm gonna use tag nav, and with the class name gonna be the nav bar. This, of course, the Bootstrap class name, and nav bar hyphen and expand LG. That's mean I want to expand my navigation bar when the size of the screen gonna be the I think it's 900 something, 920 or something, and I want to show up the mobile version of the my navigation bar, which is Hamburger Menu. Okay, all right, so and the next one gonna be nav bar. I want to add dark because I want to text gonna be the light, okay, the white, and I want to add the padding tab 5. Hit tab. All right, and I'm gonna create the div with a container class name of the Bootstrap, and inside of the container I'm gonna add the my brand logo, but I'm not gonna add any logo. I'm gonna add the text, and I'm gonna use the A and a class navbar brand, and I want to add the text uppercase, and I'm gonna add the text right here. Let's add the Bootstrap 5 event. I'm gonna save, and there it is. Here's our logo. If I'm gonna remove the container, okay, you can see it's on a side right here close to end of the screen, but I want to wrap with a container class name of the Bootstrap, and you can see it's moved right here. I think that looks much better. All right, so we can change the font. Actually, let's make it not white but a little bit darker, like a gray, and let's change the font weight, and we're gonna do this with the Bootstrap class. And right here I'm gonna add the text muted. Now let's see, you can see the color is changed, and let's add the font weight which is FW, and I wanna add the, we have a couple options. We can add the bold, let me show you. Okay, bold or bolder, which more fatter. Okay, all right, and let's create our navigation links, and I want to add after anchor tag. I'm gonna give the Bootstrap class collapse and navbar collapse. I need to move left and add the dot. Okay, let me just cut and paste right here. All right, and I'm gonna give the ID to our navigation links ID, which gonna be the mobile nav. We're gonna use this ID when we're gonna create the collapse, okay, for our menu for the mobile version. Okay, but it's gonna be a little bit later. Let's just continue to build our main navigation, and now let's create the UL with the class name navbar and nav, and hit tab, and inside I'm gonna create the li with the class name nav item. Okay, and multiply it by 5. I want 5 links. Hold alt, and I'm gonna select all LIs. I'm gonna add the anchor tag with the class name nav link. I wanna add to all of them text uppercase. Hit tab, and we'll create the 5 links. All right, and right here we're just gonna add pound because we're not gonna use any links right here. Let's add home, and I'm gonna add the another class for the home. That's gonna be the active, as I want to be by default active the home link. Right here I'm gonna add the text about. Right here I'm gonna add speakers. Right here let's add the schedule sponsors. Right here let's add one more, and here's gonna be the contacts. All right, let me save, and let's see in the browser what we got. And okay, here's our links, and we can move to the center, Okay, we can add, I don't know, here we can add search bar if you like, but in this project I'm not gonna do this, and I'm gonna move all the way to the right. Okay, it's easy to do this in a UL. We just type margin start auto, and it's moved all the way here. So I want to make the links uppercase. So I added the class name, but it doesn't work. So because I have the spelling issue right here, uppercase. I forget to type the R. Okay, now it's gonna fix for us. All right. Okay, and let's see the mobile version. Okay, it's disappeared, but it's disappeared because we add right here on the large size of the screen, and now it's showed up. Okay, also we can add on a medium. Okay, and or small SM. Okay, but we're gonna leave in a large screen size, and when I want to add, when the links disappeared, I want to show up the Hamburger Menu. Okay, and yeah, let's do this, guys. And we're gonna do it's right here after the anchor. I'm gonna add the button with the class name navbar toggler. Okay, I'm gonna add the type for our button. It's gonna be the button. To make it working, I need to add two attributes. First one gonna be data hyphen bs toggle, and I'm gonna add the collapse. And the second attribute are gonna be the data bs and target. So, and we want to target our mobile with me and mobile ID, and the div with the mobile ID, this one. Okay, so I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna add the pound and the name of ID. Let's add the icon, hamburger icon. And we're gonna use the span tag with the class name navbar and toggler and icon. Hit tab, and okay, let me save, and let's see right now, guys, and you can see our button showed up, and it's work because we connect the GS bundle. If we're gonna comment our JavaScript bundle, let's save, and it's not gonna work. Okay, yep. The good thing in the Bootstrap 5, we don't need to connect the jQuery. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, and yep, I like it. So now we're gonna add the title, the showcase title right here, some text, and the bottom, and a call to action, like to register. All right, so let's do that now. And I'm gonna add after header, I'm gonna add the comment. Here's gonna be the showcase info. Okay, and I'm gonna add the comment right here in the head. So here's gonna be the navigation menu commented, and I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna add right here. I'm gonna show what it's ending right here, the component ending right here. Okay, and let me do same for the showcase. All right, and let's start build our info. So first gonna be the div with the container class name of Bootstrap. So I'm gonna just type period and container. Then I want to add text, the class name text center. Okay, I'm gonna add the heading 1, actually this one. I'm just gonna cut and I'm gonna add right here, and I'm gonna change to display 3. I don't wanna too big. And let's save. Let's see. Okay, it's, and of course I added after the header, but we want to we wanna add this component inside of the header. Okay, so we're gonna press Alt and arrow up, page up, just move right here. Okay, and I'm gonna add welcome to the Bootstrap 5 event, and we can make a lowercase because we're gonna do this with the class name of Bootstrap. We're gonna make the capitalize. Okay, I will show you just in a second. Okay, let's add, so let me save, and you can see it's a lowercase. To make it capitalize, we just type the Bootstrap class text capitalize, spelling right, I hope. Save, and let's see. Yeah, all right. And I want to make a Bootstrap 5 with a yellow text. Okay, and yeah, and make it a little bit bolder, the all title. So let's add right here for the all title the class name font weight bold. Let me save, and we can see the weight is changing. But let's wrap Bootstrap 5 with the span right here. See the type right here, Bootstrap event. Okay, and I want to wrap the Bootstrap with the span, and I want to add the couple classes. The first gonna be the text orange text, and I'm gonna use the warning. And font weight, I want to add bolder. Hit tab, and I'm gonna cut the Bootstrap 5. Gonna paste right here. Gonna save, and let's see. Okay. Yep, I like it. Or we can just remove the bolder. Okay. Let's remove. I just show you the second option. Okay, save. Let's create the paragraph. I'm gonna use tag P to do this, and I'm gonna type lorem, and I want to add like, I don't know, like 30. I hit tab. Okay, it's create for me the dummy text. Okay, let's see, and we can see right here. I want to make it a little bit bigger, so I can use the Bootstrap class, which is lead. Okay, and let's add the color, text muted. I don't want to add the white color. Okay. All right, and let's add the button to call to action so people can register. And now here I'm gonna add the button tag, and I'm gonna create the class. I'm gonna add the class btn, and btn the color primary, and I want to add text uppercase, and yeah, let's save. Let's see. Here's our button. We need to add the text. Text gonna be the register. Save. Yep. And I want to change the width of my button, so I can use the Bootstrap size. It's gonna be W-50%. You can find in the documentation. It's here. I think it's size in the utilities. sizing, if I'm not wrong. I think it's right here. Yep. Okay. Right here you can see the W25 is 25%, W50 it's 50%, etc. All right. Yeah. And 50 and let's see. Right here. Yep. All right. And guys, let's move our container. Let me see. Yeah, we'll wrap with the container. I want to move the container to the center of the screen. So in a container right here, we're gonna add the class dFlex, and flex I want to direction column. Okay. We're gonna continue, guys, don't worry now. And we're gonna add the align and items to the center. See? Okay, it's in the center. You know, if I not gonna add to the flex the column, that's gonna be the row. Okay, you can check in the documentation more about the flex. Okay, the positioning. That's new features. You can see we can add DSM in line. Okay, and to the sizes of the screen. All right. Yeah, I recommend you guys just go through the documentation and read about the flex. But I'm gonna show you in our project what we gonna use. Okay, so I'm gonna bring back the columns and let's fix my component, and now I'm gonna add the position. So position absolute, and I want to on the top 50 and on a start, which mean from the left, and I want to add the 50 as well. Okay, let me save, and we need to add one more class. It's translate middle. Okay, now we move on a center of the screen this component, and of course in documentation I think it's positioning, positions. You can see we use this class position on the top. It's same like a CSS. On the top 50, it's bring down to the center. Okay, and start mean from the left to right 50. That's you can see it's right here, so position absolute, type top 50, start 50. It's 1 2 3, and it's this guy. Okay, 1 2 3, this guy. So same as we use. Okay, and we use the translate middle as well. Okay, yeah, and guys, I want to show you how we can use the icons, Bootstrap icons. Let me type or right here, icons. Okay, and let me find where's the right here. And we can use the icons. We can use font some icons, or we can use Bootstrap 5 icons. Okay, and what we need, let's find this accessibility. Yeah, that's how we can use them. We can use with npm. Need to install the node to our system and use the node package manager. And we can download a zip file, and we can use the CDN, which is easiest way Okay, so we can add the CDN two ways. We can use link and add to the HTML file, or we can use the line to add in CSS. Okay, I prefer this one. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna back to my code and to the CSS file, and on the top right here I'm gonna just paste, save. Now I can use the icons, and I want to find the icon right here. I want to find the arrow right. Okay, circle. I'm gonna choose this one, and what I need, just copy this tag with the class names. Okay, let's go back to our HTML, and I want to add in the button, but I'm gonna add the space a little bit in here, and P is B and B is P, spelling right. And I want to add the tag, or I just copied icon tag right here. Let me save, and let's see our button now, and we can see here's the icon showed up. All right, nice. I like it. We're gonna fix it later. Okay. All right, so let's move forward. Let's create another section. And before we're gonna start create this speaker section, I guess want to rename this comments. I'm gonna add here header, and right here, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna move on the top where the navigation is, and right here gonna copy and gonna add the navigation start in here. Gonna copy the header, and it's end up right here. All right, and in here speakers. Okay, so I'm gonna create the section with the lowercase, of course, section with the class name container. All right, and in here I'm gonna add the heading 1 with the text speakers, and I'm gonna add 0 classes. And the first one, I'm gonna add the display. I'm gonna add maybe 5. Then I wanna text to be the uppercase, and I want to add the text to the center, and padding, I want to add the P-5, and font weight, I'm gonna add the bolder. And the last, the color of the text, I want to add the text info. Okay, I'm gonna save, and let's see now what we got. Okay, so, and before we continue, guys, and I will provide you with a folder of our avatars for the speakers. Okay, you will find the link to these avatars in the description of the video. All right, I'm gonna create the div with the class name card, and right away let me add the comment. So this is gonna be the card 1, and after the card class name, I'm gonna add the deflex, and margin, gonna add the 3, and border I want to border of the card the different colors. Okay, I will show you how you can use the borders in Bootstrap 5 and how you can change the color of them. So info, and that's it for now. And inside of this component I will add the image. First I'm gonna add the class, and that's gonna be the card img top, and width of the image I want to add the 75%, and align I want to add the self to the center, and padding I'm gonna add the p3. Okay, and the source, so we keep our avatars in the avatars folder, so I'm gonna provide the avatars, and avatar 1, it's gonna be our image of the speaker, and here I don't know, I'm gonna add the 3 dots. Okay, and let's see what we got for now. All right, of course we're gonna change the size of the image. I'm gonna add right here after the class. I'm gonna add the style, and I wanna add the width. I'm gonna use the rams, 18 ram, and let's see now. And of course that's gonna be the width of our card. Okay, not the image, because we want a width of the card. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, so after the image we'll add the title, and I'm gonna use another div with the class name card body, and I'm gonna add in here the heading 5 with the text. We can add the name of our character, like Jane Doe 1, and hit tab, and I'm gonna add the class. It's gonna be the card text, and I want to add the font size 3. All right, and the last I want to add some paragraph in here, and I'm gonna add the lorem, the fake text, and okay, let's do this way, lorem, and I'm gonna cut all of this text. I'm gonna leave several words, save, and let's see. Okay, actually right here guys, we're gonna add the title. There's gonna be the title, but in here the class gonna be the card text, and I wanna add the lead, make a little bit bigger the paragraph. Okay, and we're gonna repeat the process, and I'm just gonna copy the card onto here. Just copy, paste right here. We're gonna add 4 cards, so this is gonna be the second card, and this is gonna be the second avatar, and the name gonna be the John Doe 1. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna paste right here the third card, and I'm gonna change the avatar 3, and right here Jane gonna be the Jane 2, and I'm gonna copy again and paste. He's gonna be the John Doe 2. It's gonna be the 4, avatar 4, and the card gonna be the 4. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna rename this guy, gonna be John, and this is gonna be the Jane. Okay. So on the 4 gonna be the girl name, Jane Doe, and right here John. And I want to make it like a row. Okay, so let's add wrap actually all the cards with div, and the class name first gonna be the row, and the second class I want to move everything to the center. So justify content to the center, and another class and padding on the bottom I will add the 5, and I'm gonna cut the closing div tag and put it right here. Okay, save, and now we have aligned everything. All right, so we're gonna change the colors. I'm gonna add different colors. So in here gonna be the info. This guy I wanna add let's see, maybe warning. So right here, warning, save, and now it's changed to the yellow color. And on the third card I want to add the red, so it's gonna be the danger. This is all the Bootstrap classes. Okay, and you can check the Bootstrap colors. Okay, and the last one I want to add the green, so that's gonna be the success. All right, that's how you add the borders, guys, and change the colors of them. Easy, nice and easy. And let's create another section that's gonna be the we're gonna call people to subscribe to newsletters or whatever, to new updates. And let's go back to the code editor, and after speakers let's add the comment. I'm gonna name it just subscribe, and copy paste. Here we're gonna close our section, and let's add the section with of course lowercase. So section with the class name container, spelling right, fluid. So I want this section to be the full width of the screen. Okay, that's why I use the container fluid class. And background, the class name BG, I want to add dark. Okay, tab, and let's build our component. So here's gonna be the div with the class name container, and I want to add the deflex d hyphen and a large. I want to add the flex. Okay, and I will show you what this means. Okay, guys, just in a second. And right here I want to add the heading 4 with the class name. First gonna be the padding on a large screen size. I want to add the 5, and the padding on a top and bottom on a small size screen. I want to add the 3, and the text I want to add the light. Okay, hit tab, and the text is gonna be just lorem and dummy text, and I want to use just several words, not too many. Okay, let me save, and let's see. and we can see our text from here. And in here, let's add the input. Okay, and after the heading, I will add the input with a class name form control. All right, and let's add the placeholder and the text like please subscribe. Also, okay, let me save it, adjust for me. Also, I want to add the area label, and I want to add the same text, so I'm just gonna copy it, paste right here, and let's see now what we got. Okay, I'm gonna fix it, of course. Let's add the button right here after the input button, and the class I want to use for the button btn, and btn let's add the yellow warning, and width let's add the width I don't know, let's add the 25%, and yeah, there's the double quotes, and let me add just in case the type. Of course, we're not gonna use any functionality, but just in case the type button, and just let me add the text button so we can see. Okay, and it's too high, you know, let's fix it. And I need to wrap our input with div, and the class name gonna be the input group, and let's add to the margin to the bottom. I'm gonna add the 3, and width on a small screen I want to add 100%, and padding let's add on a large, it's gonna be the 5, and padding top and bottom, padding top and bottom I want to add on a small screen 3. All right, and we're gonna wrap our input and button, save, and let's see now. Okay, and instead of the text, let's add the icon. So let's open the Bootstrap 5 documentation, and we need to find the icons, and let's open this, and let's find the email. I want to add some mail envelope, and I'm gonna copy this tag. Okay, and instead of the text we're gonna add right here, and let's see. Okay, if you like, you can change the color. Let's add the color right here. We're gonna add the text white. Okay, and I think pretty much it, guys. So let's shrink. You can see how the change is jump on the bottom, because guys, I add deflex to the large screen. Okay, soon as it change to the medium, deflex stop working. Okay, yeah, that's why you can see. Okay, now it's large screen size. Soon as get to the medium, so deflex stop working. All right, yeah. Okay, we finish with the subscribe component, so let's move forward. Alright guys, so let's create the prices and packages component. We're gonna be the three blocks, three packages, standard, basic, standard, and premium with the prices and buttons. Alright, so I'm gonna comment first, so prices and packages, and I'm gonna comment, gonna copy paste the comment, and I'm gonna close this comment, and I'm gonna create the section with the class container. Let's add the container fluid, and background gonna be the light, and I'm gonna create the heading 1 with the text prices and packages, and I'm gonna add the several classes. First gonna be this class display. Let's add 5, and I'm gonna add the padding top and bottom 5, and the text gonna be the let's say danger, and let's move text to the center of the component. Let's add font weight bolder, and the last, let's transform the text to uppercase. Okay, now let's see what we got, and we have this nice looking title. Alright, so let's create our first package. Let me first of all the comment, I'm gonna add price 1. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste, I'm gonna add the closing right here, and let's create our first package. So that's gonna be the div with the class name container, and I want to add the padding right and left 0. Then I want to add the flex on a large screen size only, and on medium screen size I want to change to the grid system. Okay, and I'm gonna add the background white, and the last margin top and bottom I will add 5. Okay, and inside let me add one more div with a class name. First of all, let's add bg danger. That's gonna be the background red, and I will add the width 100%, and I want to add the padding 3. Let's add move text to the center of the container, and I want to add a lead class. Let's transform text to uppercase, and font weight, let's add the bolder. Okay, and I want to add the heading 4 with the text basic, and let's add the span inside right here, span, and let's close this span tag, and here's gonna be the package. And let me add in the span, let's add the class lead, and right here let's add class, so padding 5 right here, and where else? I think that's it for now. Let's see. Okay, let's add the break line right here, and after basic text I'm gonna add the br tag. Okay, and let's add right here the color of the text. I want to add the Let's add light. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we need to add 2 more blocks with the text and with the price and button. Right here after this div, I'm gonna create one more div with the class name. First gonna be the width on the middle screen size, gonna be the 75%. Then let's align self to the center, and padding X, I want to add the 5, and let's add the padding top and bottom 3, and we're gonna use the lead for the text. Okay, and I will type lorem, hit tab, and let's create for me one paragraph or something like that. Okay, let's see right away. Okay, and last let's add the button. After this div, we're gonna create one more div with the class padding top and bottom. Let's add 5, and width I want to add the 100%. And lastly, I want to add the text to the center. Okay, and let's add the price. Here's gonna be $25. Oh, okay, 25. And let me add the class text color. I want to add the danger, and font weight. Let's add the bolder. Okay, and let's see. All right, and let's add the button after heading 1. Gonna add the button, and here's let's add text register now. Then let's add the class btn the outline primary color, and let's add margin top and bottom 3, and let's add the text. Let's transform text to uppercase. Okay, let's save. Let's see our button. All right, so let's see how it's gonna work on the mobile version. I'm gonna shrink to the middle size of the screen, the mobile version. Let's change to the grid system, okay? Because we add, remember, we add right here, so the flag's gonna be only on the large, and soon this is changed to the middle screen of the size. So start working the grid system, okay? And this is really nice. All right, so let's create 2 more. The standard and the premium packages. I'm just gonna copy, paste right here, and we're gonna change only. Okay, let me add the price too. Price too, and we're gonna change to the green. So success, and the text gonna be the standard. And price gonna be, what is our price right here? Well, let's add $50. Let's save, and okay, here's the typo. Success. Okay, all right, and let's add the last one, the premium. Gonna be the price 3, and the color, let's add the primary, and here's gonna be the premium. Hope the spelling right. If not, forgive me, guys. Okay, So, and let's add the $150 right here. Yeah. Let's see now. Yep. All right. I like it. Okay, so let's create one more component, like a sponsor section and footer, and we're gonna finish the project, guys. All right, so after the packages, right here, I'm gonna add one more comment, sponsors, and let's create the section, and I'm gonna add the class container, class container, and let's add the grid system. Here's we're gonna use the grid, and let's use heading 1 with the text sponsors, and let me add the several classes right here. And first one gonna be display 3. Then the font way, let's add the bolder, and let's transform text to upper case. Let's move text to the center, and let's add the padding everywhere, the 5. Let's save. Let's see. Okay, let's add, here's the border, so we're gonna separate these components visually. Border, let's add on the top, and border color, let's add dark. Let's see. Okay, yeah, and now let's add the grid system right here. So it's gonna be the div with a row class, and inside of the row, let's add class name column. On the large screen size, let's add 3. Then background of the first sponsor gonna be the danger. And then let's add the padding 5 everywhere, and text let's transform to upper case as usual, and the color of the text let's add light. Okay, and let's add the text. I'm not gonna add any logos, brands. Okay, I just gonna add the text, so we're gonna know here's the brand name 1. And let's see. Yep. Okay, let's add 7 more. I'm gonna copy 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna change brand name 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and yeah, let's add one more. It's gonna be the 8th. Okay, save, and you can see here's our columns and the brands. And second, let's change to the temperature. Let's add the warning. Let's mean the yellow. Then right here, let's add success, and right here, I think we're gonna use all of the colors, all the colors of the Bootstrap. Okay, so info, yeah, I think that's all colors what they provide to us. So info, let's add the dark right here, and danger warning, success, dark. Right here, primary, and right here secondary, and I forget to add the 5.1. Okay, Let's just cut. I wanna add right here. Right here, here's gonna be the 5, 6, 7, and this one gonna be the 8. So dark primary, secondary, and the last one, last color. What the Bootstrap have, I think light. Yeah, that's safe. And here's all the colors. Here we can change. Let's change background to the, not the background, but the color to the dark, so we can see on a gray the text. Okay, and let's add the gap between the columns, and it's easy right here. The new class of the Bootstrap 5. So gap, let's add, I don't know, maybe 3. It's gonna be enough. Yeah. All right. And what we're gonna add? Let's add the justify content center. So gonna move everything to the center, and let me see. And I think that's it for the sponsors. Let's add some padding right here. Padding everywhere. Let's add the 3. Yeah, that looks much better. So that's how you create the grid system in a Bootstrap. All right. So, and the last, let's add the footer. And we're gonna finish the project, guys. A footer component, and gonna comment, copy paste. Gonna close the comment, and right here let's add the footer tag, and I'm gonna add some classes right here in the footer. It's gonna be the container fluid, and background, let's add dark, and let's add the padding 5, and inside let's add the paragraph with some, not uppercase but lowercase, and like Bootstrap 5 crash course 2021, and the classes are gonna add delete, and let's add the text muted. Then let's transform the text uppercase, and let's move the text to the center of the div container. Okay, well, let's see. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine for me. Let's see if everything works as we like. Okay. Yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah, we finished our project. Congratulations. You learned some new features of the Bootstrap, which provide for us the Bootstrap 5. So guys, if you like this project, you enjoy it, don't forget to share with your friends. If you're new to this channel, so please subscribe and hit the like button to support the channel, guys. It's helped a lot to grow this channel. All right, so thank you for watching and building with me in this small project, and see you in the next projects. Bye bye.